How are you employed?
Self-employed,
Okay. What do you do for a living?
medical staffing.
Okay. And do you do anything else in addition to your medical staffing?
Foster parent,
Okay. And how long have you been a foster parent?
about 5 years.
Now, can you tell us, is there any type of training that you have to become a foster parent?
Yes, you go through training.
Okay. What types of training do you receive as a foster parent?
There's online courses and in-person courses.
There's online and in person?
There
Okay.
is.
And what types of things do those trainings cover?
Domestic violence, abuse, CPR, first aid.
Okay. And do you remember how many hours, I know it was 5 years ago, but do you remember how many hours that you had to do to become a foster parent?
I don't.
Okay. Are there any updates that you have to do every year to maintain as a foster parent?
Yes, yearly.
I'm sorry?
Yes, yearly.
Yearly? Okay. Do you know how many hours it is you're supposed to get yearly?
I believe 20.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
All right. Was there, in addition to that training, is there any other education that you had to undergo or have to become a foster parent?
No.
Okay. Now, can you tell us, how is it that children get placed with you as a foster parent?
We get a call from their caseworker and just asked if we are available to take placement of a new child.
And you said a caseworker, is that with DFACS?
It is.
Okay. And so they call you and just ask, do you have space? Do you have time? Or
They do.
okay,
Yes.
all right. And so what do you do after you receive word that you are going to be taking in another foster child?
Usually just prepare for a child and a transporter will bring them or you pick them up.
And how many children have you fostered over the 5 years?
At least 20.
20? Do you have any currently?
Not in care.
Okay. You have other children though in your home?
I do.
Okay. How many children?
7.
7. And do you have I guess for lack of a better phrase, do you have any type of specialty in foster children?
No.
Okay.
We take everything.
Okay. All right. Now, have you ever been involved with the care of a child by the name of Jamison Timms?
I have.
Okay. Do you remember when that was?
I think around January of 2022.
All right. Now, what was, I guess, do you remember who called you about Jamison?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
And how did you, I guess, did you obtain Jamison?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you get him?
CHOA.
Okay. So you went down and picked him up from CHOA?
I did.
Okay. Now, what was your role in caring for Jamison?
What do you mean?
Like, what all did you do for him as the foster parent?
He was a baby, little, feeding, changing, everyday needs.
So just as if you are the parent?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you, I guess, do you know or remember how long you had Jamison?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Okay. So not typically, or not that long?
Correct.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with Brady and Carrie Timms?
Just from fostering him.
Okay. Did you ever have contact with them?
A little.
Okay. When would you have contact with them?
Just when he was placed in my home.
Okay. Were they coming to visit you, or how were you having contact with them?
Seen him at court. And mother texted a couple times about the baby.
Okay. Were there any phone conversations that took place? Or FaceTime or anything like that?
Yes, I'm sure there was.
Okay. Do you recall anything in particular about those phone calls or FaceTime?
No, I always spoke to mother.
Okay. Did you ever speak to the father?
No.
No. Do you know if he was there when you were having these conversations?
Yes.
And was he there?
He was.
Okay, he was there.
For some, yes.
Okay. Now, what was Jameson like in your care? How would you characterize him as a baby?
He did what a normal, I don't even know how old he was, baby does. He was, the only thing that I really remember that stuck out was he was a fussy baby.
Okay. Like, did he cry 24/7 or what
He
do you
did cry a
recall?
lot, yes.
He cried a lot. Now, how was he at night?
He cried.
He cried. Was there anything that you ever obtained to help him sleep?
Yes. His mother gave him a sound machine, and we played it, but it didn't seem to help.
Okay. Did anything console Jameson?
Walking outside,
Okay. All right. You're on past the witness.
Mr. Hood, any questions of this witness?
Just good morning. How are you?
good, and you?
Wonderful, thank you. So you and I presume your husband drove to CHOA to pick Jameson up, is that correct?
It was just me.
Just you? And so how does that work practically? You walk in a facility and they direct you to the room that he's in, is that right?
Correct.
And when you go into the room, who is there?
There was no one there.
Okay.
I mean, just Jameson.
Okay, but medical personnel, nurses?
Oh, yes, they were at the nurse's station.
Okay, and did you speak with any of those nurses?
I just told them who I was, and I was there to pick up a baby.
Okay, did you ever speak with any doctors while you were there?
Not that I recall.
Okay, so when you go into the room, you just sort of gather up the baby's stuff and you get everything situated, and then you take the baby back and you drive the baby home, is that right?
Correct.
All right. Were you given any special instructions about Jameson?
No.
Anybody ever look at you and say, we're convinced this child has a broken back. You need to be careful in the way that you handle him?
I was just told that he could be treated like a normal baby, and that was it, really.
Okay. The stuff that you picked up in the room, would it be stuff that the parents had brought there in terms of strollers and bags and that type of stuff?
Yes.
Okay. And that was left there, I presume, when the parents were removed from the hospital, is that correct?
I'm assuming.
Okay. Okay, all right, thank you, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Mr. Hood. Ms. Bernard, any questions?
Just a few, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you were not previously acquainted with Brady and Carrie Timms, right?
Correct.
But you did have contact with them over the course of caring for Jameson for a shortish amount of time, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you are an experienced foster carer, it sounds like. You've had approximately 20 children come through?
Yes.
And are these all children who have been removed from dangerous situations?
Not all, no.
Okay. Is that information that you are given prior to taking custody of a foster child?
Not always.
Okay. Were you given any information about Jameson's circumstances before you came to pick him up?
No.
Okay. Just he needs to be in foster care?
Didn't even know his name.
And did you find it, when you were collecting Jameson's belongings and the things that were with him in the hospital room, was there anything that was unusual to you about the items that you were collecting and that Jameson's parents had brought there?
They usually don't come with things, so
So usually children that you're taking custody of in foster care don't have a car seat and a stroller and a bag with all of the baby items in it?
correct.
But Jameson did have all of those things?
Yes.
Okay. And did Jameson seem like he was in any physical pain when you were handling him, changing his diaper, feeding him, all of that?
I'm not a medical expert. He was just fussy and cried.
So just very upset and hard to console.
Yes.
And is that kind of a normal situation for children that have been removed and placed in your care, or did you find it unusual?
No, he was just little. He was a baby.
But you did not get the impression that, and again, if this is, I don't want to call for any speculation, but, as an experienced foster carer, some of the children you have had have been removed from dangerous or abusive circumstances, I am assuming. Is that correct?
What now?
I'm assuming that at least some of the children that you have had in foster care have been removed from dangerous or abusive situations.
Yes.
Have any of them come to you with injuries?
Yes.
So some foster children have come to you with injuries that you can see and are given special instructions as to how to care for?
Yes, no.
Okay.
They don't really come with instructions.
Okay. Well, are there ever situations in which you do meet with any doctors or DFACS workers at the hospital to get any details for care instructions?
No, I haven't.
And do you recall when custody was transferred from you as the foster parent? Do you recall who it was transferred to?
Yes,
Okay. And was that Jameson's aunt,
it was,
his father's sister?
I believe.
Okay. And did any of the nurses at the nurses' station tell you anything about Jameson's circumstances or consults or what was going on with him?
No.
And were you given any instructions to give him medication?
No.
Were there any indications to you as an experienced person caring for these children that there was anything wrong with Jameson Timms?
I could say he was like a baby with colic. He was just not really consolable and fussy.
Okay. And do you, while you had Jameson in custody, did you have any contact with DFACS officials regarding his condition?
Not much, no.
Okay, so did you have any contact from anyone at CHOA checking in on his condition?
No.
Okay, so no contact from DFACS, no contact from CHOA during the entire time you had Jameson in your care?
I mean, I heard from DFACS, but it was just briefly
Okay,
asking if we needed anything.
just seeing if you needed anything? Okay. So did you ever speak to a Dr. Verena Brown?
I don't recall.
Okay, Dr. Stephen Messner?
I don't recall.
All right, was there anything else that you observed while you had physical care of Jameson Timms in January of 2022?
No.
No further questions. Thank you for your time.
Ms. Law, any other questions of this witness?
Briefly, Your Honor. Ms. Cochran, were you aware of any broken bones that Jameson had?
Just hearsay.
Just hearsay? Someone had informed you of that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did Jameson, while he was in your custody, I guess, did he break any bones?
Not that, no.
Okay. Did he have any bruising that showed up?
No.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Anything else of this witness, Mr. Hood?
No further questions, Judge.
Ms. Bernard, anything else of this witness?
I guess just, did you hear from any doctors or healthcare providers regarding anything regarding Jameson's condition?
No.
Okay, nothing further. Thank you very much.
Anything else of this witness?